together an Ergo Day event is a coordinated effort between product development, manufacturing, plant, and the UAW. It takes a lot of buy-in from all these stakeholders, but I think the value has been shown through previous events and now this event. All the excitement that's been built around from all of our union members, the plant, even PD. Everyone was really excited to get down to Kentucky with the operator in the forefront and get their hands on some jobs.
.3D models and digital simulations have come a long way in terms of how we can plan for assembly. It's revolutionized it. But they simply can't capture all that subtle and nuance. So Ergo Day is an event where we bring engineers from around the company down to the plant and have them work the jobs that they're responsible for. This could be a part they've designed or a process that they're responsible for, and they get a chance to live the life of the operator for a day.
So I've been doing this role for 8 years now, and I plan final assembly, tooling, process the workstations. And despite going on launches and seeing like the operators do the jobs and trying some individual things, I never had an experience like running a shift back to back to get the idea of, the urgency, I guess, right? With doing all the work, the attention to detail, and what it feels like to do a whole shift of like 600 vehicles. And I wanted to experience, how do you do a job planning final assembly without experiencing final assembly for yourself?
The benefit from the UAW-Ford to this is it really puts the human side for both sides, right? So if I'm an engineer, I go to meet that person that is putting together that design I designed, right? The vehicle I designed. From the union side, from our workers, it's actually getting to see that person who designs that vehicle. But in that short period, they build that relationship, and that's something that they take through their careers.
What I hope that the salary team learns is that what it's like every day to be on the line. And a lot of times, I feel like jobs are set up with a thought, but not really a no. And with you actually having to do the job, now you know exactly ways to make it better, things that we might have to cut out, things that are good, right? And so it's beneficial to both parties.
What I've learned from this experience is be more open to talk to the operators and see what their ideas are. There's a lot of times that we come out here with our own, pre-assumed understandings, but that's not necessarily the case. There's a lot more nuances out here on the floor than we really understand.
She's doing pretty good. She's doing half the job already. This is our first day, and she's catching on pretty well.
The mutual bipartisanship between the UAW and Ford Motor Company when it comes to ergonomics is absolutely important to make sure that all 8,000 of our hourly employees are safe. We work together to make sure that jobs are fit for the person and not for the business.
Ergo Days has been negotiated in our UAW-Ford contract since 2015. And we've really found that when we put these engineers on the job for 2 consecutive days, they start to feel the pain the operators do, when they're building these vehicles. So they go back and design them better. So that's why Ergo Days are so important, and then we eliminate ergonomic injuries.
I think I literally actually walked a mile in George's shoes today, so it's just invaluable. We do the upfront planning for manufacturing assessments, so just connections and different things and cycle time, it just makes you think really hard when you look at designs and the best way to make them easier for manufacturing assembly.
I just have him watch me, see what I'm doing, and then when he feels comfortable to do the job, I'll have him start it, and then I'll watch and go behind him, make sure he's doing everything. If he misses something, I'll point it out, make sure he knows to check for that the next time he does the job. And that helps our quality remain high.
I think bringing some of that back to the designers and showing them, hey, we can do this better, physically being on the job and doing it, gives you a whole new perspective. So that's what I'll take back.
I want them to take back respect and empathy for what each and every one of these operators do on a daily basis. I want them to take the lessons learned back and employ them and incorporate them, not in current designs, but future designs, and share them with the other engineers that haven't been able to participate in one of these events